The queries in this video are going to walk us through how we, number one, kind of sort things either in like alphabetical, largest to smallest, smallest to largest, or how we omit duplicates and get rid of things that maybe appear twice. Let's head up to create, and we're going to follow a similar process that we've been doing. Query design, and under tables, we can go ahead and select our closings table once again. Then from here, what I'm going to have you add is we're going to add closing ID, new loan amount, and the purchasing mortgage company ID. Okay, and under the new loan amount, what we're going to do is there's a sort row. There's a little drop down next to sort, and we're going to sort this in ascending order. So what's going to happen is if we run that, you should see that your loans go from the smallest amount of $230,000 up to the largest amount, or they ascend up to $492,000. Okay, so we've just sorted the query based on the numbers in the loan amount field. We're going to keep this query open, so we're going to save this as a new object. Go ahead and go File, Save As, and we are going to save the object as, we'll save as one more time. We're going to call this M02Q08. You can click OK. All right, now let's go back into this module to query 8, and we're going to create query 9 based off of this. Back into our design view. We're only going to keep the new loan amounts field. So from here, go ahead and click. There's a little like black downward pointing arrow. If you move your mouse right above the words closing ID, okay? And it should turn to all black. And once it turns to all black, right above your arrow keys there, you can hit the delete button to get rid of that field. We're going to do the same thing on the purchasing mortgage company closing. So click on that field and we're going to delete it. And then you can remove the ascending. So we're going to go not sorted here. Okay. Now, I don't want you to do anything, but for just a minute, if you just watch here, if I run this, what we're going to see is we see the loan amount of $325,000 appear twice. We don't want that to appear twice. We pretty much want to know if I have large sets of data, how can I just make sure things don't appear more times than they need to? Okay. So in order to get rid of duplicate values in our query, what you're going to do is we're going to use this property sheet up here. So under the show hide grouping under query design, you can click on the property sheet. Now you're not going to see anything that happens, but in order to omit duplicates, you're going to click on the blank field next to new loan amount, and now you're going to see the property sheet appear, and under where it says unique values, that looks like it's the fifth or sixth thing down, not unique records, but unique values. We're going to change that from no into yes. Okay. And then what's going to happen now is if we run this query after selecting yes there, you're going to see the loan amounts. There's going to be no duplicate values, so we know what all of our unique loan amounts are. We're going to save this as query 9, so go ahead and go File, Save As, Save Object As, and we're going to call this M02Q09. You can go ahead and click OK. You can close query 9. We're going to create a new query, and this time we're going to sort on multiple keys. So query design again. You can close out of your property sheet. You can either hit the X up there. We don't need that anymore. Under tables, we'll go ahead and use closings table. Let's go ahead and add the following fields. We're going to add in closing ID, closing date, the purchasing mortgage company ID field, and again we'll add the new loan amount. Okay. For this one, we're going to sort the purchasing mortgage company ID in ascending order, and we're also going to add the new loan amount in ascending order. So we don't just need to do one thing. We can have both fields sorted, in this case smallest to largest, or in ascending order. Click the run button, you'll see that both are sorted in that order. So it goes from 1 to 3. This one goes from the loan amount of 325 up to 492. But since this field is listed first, okay, that's why the loan amount is lesser down here, because this sorted in ascending order first. We'll keep this query open. So we're going to save it as again. File, Save As, Save Database, or Save Object As, M02. And this is going to be Q10. Click OK. Let's head back into design view here. And just for this last one, what we're going to do is we just want to return the top values of something. Okay, so we want to, up in the query setup, we're going to click on return here. Okay, and what we want to do is we're just going to type 2. Okay, so we want to return the top 2 values. Make sure it doesn't go to 25. Okay, so the top 2 values are going to return here. You can click on run. Okay, and here's our top 2 from both the purchase ID and the loan amount. These are obviously very small queries. You might have mortgage companies that have hundreds and thousands of possible loans that they're giving out to people to buy houses. So while we're working with small amounts of data, over the course of a true database that has large amounts of data, this would make a little bit more sense. But we're going to go ahead and just finalize this query here. We're going to save it as query 11. So go File, Save As, Save Object As, and we'll go MO2 Q11 for module 2 query 11. Click OK, and you can close out of query 11.